Welcome. Today we're going to learn how to apply to college. But before we get there, there's some really important information you need to know. Did you know there's 28 publicly funded Ontario colleges in our province that you can apply to? You have a lot of decisions to make. You need to think, do you want to stay home and commute to college? Or would you rather live away in a small town or big city? Post-secondary pre-planning. This has to be done by all of you before you apply. Step one, self-assessments. Do you remember all of those career assessment questionnaires you were given in grade 10 careers class? Yep, those. They are actually extremely important and very accurate. They will indicate jobs and professions that are best suited to you based on your responses, such as personality, strengths, weaknesses, interests. Take a look at these, consider them, and talk to your family. Step two, reflect and think. It's time to relax and really dig deep and think about what is best for you. What career are you most drawn to from the list? What career would you be good at? What career would provide the lifestyle you want? Would you be happy doing this job for the next 35 years? It's time to explore and discover. What does this mean? Find opportunities out in the real world to observe, feel, and experience what it's like to be employed in the field of work that you're interested in. This is called experiential learning. Make sure it is related to the program you're interested in or future career to ensure it's the right choice for you. Why should you bother? Well, it helps to avoid wasting 3 years of hard work and money to find out later you don't like the job. How can you do this? Well, there's a few options. You can register for a co-op placement, dual credit. You can volunteer in the industry or sector, even if it's a mere 6 hours. Observe or interview people currently working in the field. Watch videos and documentaries. Even better yet, get a part-time job and get paid for it. Either way, you will quickly learn if this is the career choice for you. Step 3, research. This is a very important step that all of you must take lots of time to complete. You need to know where to find the information. You need to be very thorough when you are researching, and you need to put the time and effort in to find the answers to all your questions. Please note that there is lots of information under the Guidance tab on the NHS website about important information, virtual tours, and important facts about colleges in Ontario. Please make sure to visit the site and to do your required reading. I have listed some live links on the PowerPoint that does not have any voice over for you to take a look at. What is ontariocolleges.ca? This is the website that you're going to all need to go to create and open up an account and profile. This is where you're actually going to be applying to the programs and colleges of your choice. This also acts as a very important research tool. It will allow you to explore and research all the different programs offered at every college in the province. The more you the more you will learn. So the more you click, the more you will learn. Dig deep and get the answers to all those questions. Once you go into programs, you can enter any keyword or term that is associated to the interested career choice, and every program will be listed that is associated to that key term. You can click on details to find more information regarding the program. You will also be able to find out if it is a highly competitive program, whether it is open and still receiving applications, or if it has been closed. It will also tell you information on the start dates. Please note that some programs have multiple start dates, such as fall 2020 and perhaps February or 2021. Every school and every program is different. You can also explore by category if you're unsure of what keyword or term to put. You can also search by college, campus, start dates, credentials, and more. Step 4. Continuing the pre-planning before applying. As I mentioned earlier, visit the NHS website under the Guidance tab to read and learn about various facts and information about colleges, virtual tours, and events. This is the time you start to prepare a list of questions to ask your faculty, future presenters or faculty members. Make sure to attend virtual college open houses or events. Due to COVID, all open houses have been or are being conducted virtually. You will need to sign up and register for each virtual open house. It is extremely important to make sure to attend these virtual open houses. It will give you an opportunity to learn about the campus, about the program, about the student services that the college provides, and often gives you an opportunity to ask questions to either the admissions officer or faculty members about the program you are applying to. Discuss these options with your family, teachers, or make a guidance appointment with us here in the guidance department. Try to attend college events for the courses, programs, and colleges of your choice. It will give you the opportunity to really get a good feel on whether this is the right fit for you. Okay, you're almost ready to apply now. You need to make sure that you know all of the important dates, such as full disclosure, December 16th, 2020. You don't want any of those really bad marks in grade 12 to show up on your transcripts. You also need to know a very important day. That's February 1st. This is the last day that you can submit an application, especially for highly competitive programs at colleges. Make sure your application is in prior to February 1st. Remember, you can find out if a program is highly competitive by clicking on program details. The application processing fee is $95. There could be extra fees if schools charge for transcripts. You are allowed to apply to up to 5 program choices. However, no more than 3 at any given college. Your program choices must start within the same academic year that you are applying. So if you wanted to take next semester off because COVID's happening, you're not sure if it's going to be in class or online, and you're not a big fan of online learning, well, so you want to start in the February 2022, then you must apply next year, the same academic year. Once you complete your personal information, your legal name, date of birth, etc., you would have to, and you need to change it, you would need to contact ontariocolleges.ca. Okay, we are finally here. How to apply to college. I have included a video from OCAS on how to apply for those who like to view real live examples. I've also included visuals and instructions to follow. Okay, so it's now time to open up an account and create a profile for yourself. Please make sure to use your legal name and correct information regarding your date of birth. You will need to create a password. Your password cannot be changed after creating it. So please make sure to record it somewhere in a safe place and make sure it's the right password for you to remember. However, if you happen to forget, you can always ask to recover it. They will ask you some security questions and provide it for you. So now, using this username, which is your email address, and the password that you created during the account sign up, you will then sign in or log in to ontariocolleges.ca. Here, you will be asked to start the process of including information about your personal information and education. These are the areas that you are going to have to complete in order to move on to actually being able to choose and apply to the 5 programs of your choice. Please note that if you make any errors, you can always go back and edit and update the information. Personal information. Complete all the required fields and be sure to save and continue on to the next step. Contact information. Include your mailing address, and if the address isn't in the list, you can always enter it manually. Complete the remaining fields. However, there is a very, very important thing that all of you should be aware of. When signing up and updating contact information, please do not use your GAPS YRDSB email. When you graduate in June, the board will remove all your access to this email, and you will therefore miss out on important information that the college is trying to communicate to you. Choose a professional sounding personal email that you will use in order to communicate with all colleges, not your GAPS email. You are allowed to include up to 3 individuals to be able to access your account and profile. This could be your parents, for example. Here, you are going to have to identify whether you are a Canadian citizen or an international student or someone on a study visa or permit. Education. This is where you will have to record all of your information about your high school diploma and the schools that you attended. You will have to provide your OEN and student number. Make sure that this is accurate. It is often printed on your school timetable or your credit counseling summaries, we call CCS. This is where your transcripts will be uploaded. Please note, we will send the transcripts to your colleges of choice. Well, actually, in fact, we send it to OCAS, and OCAS sends it to the colleges that you've chosen. You will have an opportunity to list any of your job experiences or any special certification skills or activities you have or been involved in. This is where you are going to start to choose the programs that you're interested in taking. Select or update your program choices in this section. Identify if you will be a high school graduate or you are currently enrolled in a high school course. When you choose a program, please make sure to click Add. You can do this up to 5 times and save. Don't forget, you must record your application number and the received date. Enter the code or title of the program you wish to search for. If you don't know the exact program title, enter a word that you believe is part of the title. Select the college you wish to apply to or search all colleges. Click the search button. Make sure you select the correct program delivery, start date, and campus. Remember what I mentioned earlier. Some programs have multiple start dates. Make sure you are choosing the correct start time. Once you have added your 5 programs, please save and continue. You will be asked to rank your choices from 1 to 5, 1 being your top priority, your top choice. You may go back into your um, profile and change your program choices at any given time prior to being offered. Review and answer both questions. Click Save and continue on to the next step. Here you will have to provide a payment for OCAS to send the information to the corresponding colleges. They will not send this information until they receive payments. Please note that the $95 fee is non-refundable. Students who are planning on applying for OSAP or require financial assistance, you must wait until after you have confirmed and accepted an offer of admission before applying for OSAP. OSAP is a government agency that will provide financial grants or loans to students who have financial needs. It is recommended that you apply for OSAP no later than 6 to 8 weeks prior to the start date of your program. However, I strongly encourage you to apply for OSAP as soon as you confirm and accept an offer of admission, which will be in May 2021. Most colleges require students to accept and confirm an offer by May 1st. You are free to apply for OSAP anytime after that. Please note, the earlier you apply for OSAP, the better you will be because you will have the information to budget accordingly. After you apply, what do you need to do? You need to verify your marks. You need to make sure that your application is correct. You make sure you update it with any changes such as an address, telephone number, email, etc. You will confirm your offer, and then you will apply to financial aid if required. How do you confirm an offer? You will log back into your account. You will view the offers you have been given, and you will click Confirm Offer in order to accept an offer of admission. A confirmation email will be sent to your email address. Remember, you can only accept one offer at a time, and you may accept only one offer in a 24-hour period. What do you do if you want to change an accepted offer? If after accepting an offer, you change your mind or receive another that you prefer, you may accept the new offer expiry date. The new acceptance will then cancel your previous one. This is the mobile app that you can download if you prefer to do it on your mobile device. If you have any questions or outstanding issues, you may contact the admissions officer at the admissions department at the college you have applied to. You may also contact the program or faculty member if you have specific questions about your program. You may email them, or you may contact ontariocolleges.ca if you have a question about your application.